This is Tombstone TV episode 89, and folks, we are in Scotland. We are in Ayr, Scotland, ladies and gentlemen. For the first time ever, CWS has gone across to Scotland. We are wrestling for freedom here tonight, folks, and your opening contest is a rematch from the WrestleFest 2 pay-per-view event this past Saturday. We are going to have the former light heavyweight champion Prince Toro, former two-time light heavyweight champion that is, Prince Toro, will be taking on the new CWS light heavyweight champion in Ed Chef. And if Prince Toro can defeat Ed here tonight, he will get a title matchup at Capital Carnage for Mayhem in Madrid in a few weeks' time. But if Ed Chef can defeat Prince Toro again, we will determine a new number one contender for that light heavyweight championship. So folks, who will be facing Ed Chef? This could be made very, very easy if Toro can end the undefeated streak of Ed Chef here tonight. He will get an opportunity at Capital Carnage to win back the championship he lost this past Saturday. Prince Toro of Las Bestias Locas fame, folks. A lot of fresh faces in Las Bestias Locas. A lot of confusion around the group right now. But let's not talk about them. Let's talk about this matchup, and for the first time ever, folks, we're getting to see the light heavyweight champion of the world, Ed Chef, with his championship around that waiststand. A massive roar from the crowd here tonight in Ayr, Scotland. Ladies and gentlemen, Ed Chef is undefeated in singles action since arriving on the scene here in CWS just a few short weeks ago. This man ended Prince Toro's championship reign, claimed the title in only the third singles matchup. That is unthinkable, ladies and gentlemen. And here he is, looking to put down the beast yet again. So far, Ed Chef has been able to control the ring and his opponents the same way he would with a tactical approach to running his kitchens. This man is forever in control. He demands the best of himself in all things he does. Maybe Toro took him a bit too lightly. Our WrestleFest 2 in Mumbai, India. Let's find out if he can do it on a cold, rainy night here in Ayr, Scotland. Lock up in the center there. These two guys, they've already learned to know each other so well. And now look at this, Prince Toro powering Ed Chef over to the corner. Referee trying to separate them. And he goes for the body shot, but he gets caught. And look at these guys just escaping the holes. And a discus backhand. Ed Chef taken down, and a massive 180 Uranagi out of Prince Toro, taking down Ed Chef, standing senton from Toro to Ed, and there goes that big boot. Ed taking Toro down. Big kick to the face and a slam in the back of the head off the mat, and the dynamic cam catching the action live to tape here, folks. Oh, Dragon. Leg whip, and Ed back up in the clothesline takedown yet again. Ed Chef measuring the hand and stomping here on the digits of Prince Toro. We had an absolutely stacked show at WrestleFest 2, folks. If you haven't watched it, you should go back and watch that before you watch this, because tonight we have a lot of rematches from the show. Non-title rematches, double axe handle from the top. Toro's taken down. Non-title rematches, folks, and if victories go a certain way, we might get title fights cemented for Mayhem in Madrid. Look at that for a high angle slam, and Ed kicking out at the count of one, and Toro's got more to do. Toro with the stomp to the top of the face of Ed Chef. Slamming the hands and just flip-flopping the grown man around. Knee to the face. Toro now measuring Ed, but Ed knows better, rolling to the outside. He's not going to get caught with that spear. Toro going to the corner, says, come and get me, and Ed does just that. Clothesline at the back of the head. And now Ed measuring, and straight right to the face. Ed Chef's going to the top. Surely he's too far away. He's not going to make it from the top. The splash connects. 1, 2. And Prince Toro kicks out at 2. Toro looking strong here in Scotland. Knife edge chop, and that's it, ladies and gentlemen. He's been chopping things all his life, and Toro kicks out at 2. I thought that was it. I thought Ed Chef had picked up victory off the back of that knife edge chop, but no, Toro managed to kick out, and Ed's giving chase, driving the heel of Toro into the floor. And folks, if you can remove the heel, you can remove the opportunity for Toro to charge at you. His vicious running knee, that spear and maneuver he has mastered, they come off the table if you take away the foot and the abilities to run. Toro fighting out of this hold here from Ed Chef. Oh, look at that one more time, a Uranagi. Toro. Oh, this time he goes for the spear. He ducked down too low. Ed misses with the big kick. And the knee across the face. You think Ed Chef now would have the victory in hand, but instead uses his hands to drive the fist into the face of Toro. We got the 1, we got the 2, and that's, oh my god, a kick out again. And Ed Chef is distressed. All the methodical attacks he's put in place, these steps that he's holds himself to, he's got the recipe for success. And yet it's not coming out the way he wants it to. Ed, he's practiced this a million times, has just been flattened like a pancake, and now he kicks out at 1. And Toro going for these body shots, and these, oh my god, the gauntlets to the face. He's caught him, he's kicked low, he's scooping him, and look at this, now the roll up, the roll up, the roll up. We got a rolling pin from Ed Chef, and Toro rolls through. 1, and he rolled back. 1, and again, look at this exchange, folks. My goodness. 1. Oh my gosh, the speed, the quickness, the agility, and the takedown from Toro, charging around the ring and taking Ed flat down to the mat. Light heavyweight undefeated champion is in trouble, big right hand, and they're running. Bulldog, that raging bulldog. We've got a 1, 2, and Ed gets the shoulder off the mat, and I can't believe it. Ed getting back to his feet, but Toro's watching on, stalking him, kicked in the midsection, and that running knee. And that's got to be it. Eating defeat here. 1, 2. And Ed Chef gets the shoulder up. I know he likes to sample his dishes, but folks, I wasn't expecting him to eat the knee like he just did. And Ed getting right back up. It's as if that knee to the face was a bit too sour. It's woken his senses, and now he's up and running, and look at this, tying him up. And Prince Toro's forced to tap out. Can you believe it? The dominance from Ed Chef, who just went 4-0 here in CWS. He's defeated Toro as the champ. He's defeated him as the challenger as well. Massive dominant display from Ed Chef here tonight in Scotland. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. We've got a fantastic matchup. I'm so intrigued by the next one. Remember Wolf Prince of Las Bestias Locas? He turned up a few weeks ago and flattened Tiernan O, then put down Drake Fortune. Well, tonight has been called out by Nate Fortune, the brother of Drake Fortune, and Wolf has answered the call. That matchup's coming up right here next. Don't go anywhere as Tombstone TV continues. Welcome back to Air Scotland. Welcome back to Tombstone TV. My name is ever so Bullet Von Awesome. And folks, I am delighted to have you here. Making his way to the ring for only his second ranked singles matchup since arriving here in CWS. Nate Fortune of the Fortunate Sons is making his way down to the ring. Making his debut on episode 86 a few weeks ago in Tombstone TV. He was unsuccessful in that attempt to defeat the former World Heavyweight Champion, former Tag Team Champion, two-time Tag Team Champion, former Stadium Royale winner, future shop briefcase holder, Loco Lobo Azul. I mean, it's no shade in losing to that guy, but Nate was unsuccessful in his debut matchup. That night, his brother Drake Fortune was scheduled to take on Tiernan Og in the main event in his debut, only for his opponent here tonight, Wolf Prince, came out and attacked Drake, flattened him, took the match in his place, went on to defeat Tiernan Og, going 1-0. And the following week, folks, Drake challenged Wolf to a singles matchup. Wolf won that as well, and here he is, folks, now 2-0, making his way to the ring, coming out to the tune of Asbestious Locals. We still have not seen any connection to them other than this tune. He is, of course, one of the founding members of the group, but there's so much history there between them. I don't know where he stands with Peteraroa Dos, Anaconda, Prince Toro, even King Toro, or Loco Lobo Azul. But here he is in Air Scotland, ladies and gentlemen, the Wolf Prince, making his way to the ring for this matchup with Nate Fortune. Promised to make short work of his opponent here tonight. He said he wouldn't be surprised if this was the shortest matchup in his CWS career to date. Wolf Prince ready to put down Nate Fortune. And of course, Nate wants revenge for what happened with his brother. The Fortunate Sons taking shots at Wolf Prince in the media this week. We've been doing the rounds, of course, here as we're on our European tour. And folks, what a European tour it's going to be. We're going to be heading around some UK cities here in the next few weeks on our path to Capital Carnage 4 and on to Madrid. Mayhem in Madrid, ladies and gentlemen. It's coming. We already know the main event of that matchup. Main event of that event is going to be Big Ben defending the championship from Moonbeam Originales. Oh, look at that for a Hurricane Run, and Nate taking Wolf Prince down, but Wolf gets right back up and jabs back, and look at these body shots to Nate as the Wolf power handles him. Oh my God, he escapes the hold. Some right hands, and Nate on up the ropes he goes. A big back elbow, springboard back elbow connects. The Wolf Prince is taken down, and a kick out of one. That's right, folks. Moonbeam Originales won a opportunity at a championship at his choice back at WrestleFest 2. And while the show was going on the air, he approached management and stated his claim. He wants the main event at Capital Carnage 4. He wants the Heavyweight World Champion. And then later on that night, folks, it was made official when Big Ben won the matchup. He won the title. We're going to have Big Ben and Moonbeam Originales for the World's Heavyweight Championship. And folks, Big Ben, who wasn't supposed to be in that main event in the first place, he lost in the finals of the Last Man Standing tournament to determine the number one contender for Hero Satoshi's World's Heavyweight Championship. He lost that matchup to Zachary Evans when Hero, the special guest referee on the night, counted Big Ben out. But it was dubious. It was sketchy. Big Ben, in a lot of people's opinion, did make it back in the ring before the count of 10. Hero waved it off, gave the match to Zach. Diving headbutt. And back up to the top. From the top. Oh my god, a diving crossbody attempt, and he just batted him out of the sky. Nate goes splat, and these, look at this for a grip. Folks, Hero and Zach were challenged to a matchup by Big Ben. Both of them against him, and if he could win, he got entered into that matchup. The title fight would become a triple threat. Look at that! He launched himself straight into the arms here to Wolf Prince into a big backbreaker, and he caught the body weight and drove him down, and my goodness, right hand turned him inside out. He scooped him up. Oh my god, look at this, playing the accordion. The Wolf just crushes him, and my god, I'll have to just tell you the rest about Big Ben later. 1, 2, and the shoulder comes off the mat. I can't believe it. I thought that was it. Nate, you're getting stalked. Watch out, Nate. Prince has got you. Kicks low, and that spinning heel kick connects. Kicking the taste out of the mouth. We've got a 1, 2, 3. Wolf Prince goes 3-0. What a victory. Nate Fortune goes 0-2. Who's going to put down the Wolf? But folks, while I have the opportunity, I'm going to tell you this story. Big Ben gets counted out at the hands of Hero Satoshi, the special guest referee. The victory goes to Zach. The match is made. It's Zach versus Hero at WrestleFest 2. On the path, on the road to WrestleFest 2 even, Big Ben challenged both men to a 2-on-1 match, and would you believe it, Big Ben picked up the victory, making it a triple threat for the title at the pay-per-view event. And in the triple threat, Big Ben picked up victory again. He's now the World Heavyweight Champion. On the same night, Moonbeam Originales put down Dragon Noir, staking his claim in a number 1 contendership for a title of his choosing, and he's cashing it in. But folks, the original scheduled main event, Hiro Satoshi and Zachary Evans, was booked. It was contracted, and folks, we're going to get it tonight in your main event. But folks, that's not all. World Heavyweight Champion Big Ben will also be in action. The Intercontinental Champion will be in action. The Internet's Champion is going to be in action. The Tag Team Champs will be in action, all on tonight's show. And folks, that Intercontinental Championship matchup, that one's coming up next. Your Intercontinental Champion will be in action next year on CWS Tombstone TV. We are in Scotland, and here comes the former Intercontinental Champion representing the Grim Reapers Motorcycle Club. This is the man that they call Motor. As Motor's making his way to the ring, folks, let me tell you about him. This guy is a one-time top contender for the Heavyweight Championship. He wrestled Major Attraction in our second ever pay-per-view event, the Survivor Slam 1. He was unsuccessful that night, folks, leading to him going on to a bit of a battle, a bit of a war with the leader of the Grim Reapers Motorcycle Club, Wrench. That went on for months, and it resulted in Motor putting stipulations on the bout. If he lost, he had to join the Grim Reapers, and he did, folks. He became a prospect and won the Tag Team Championships with Tommy Torque Thompson of the Grim Reapers. He got patched in as a fully fledged member. He went on to win the Tag Team Championships with Wrench M, the leader of the group and his former enemy. He went on to then win a Survivors matchup, challenged his own friend and stablemate Jackson Gage Harris for the IC title. Defeated him for that. And folks, Motor, the IC champion, went on to lose the title to this man right here, King Toro of Las Bestias Locas fame. King Toro is now the Intercontinental Champion, folks. In only his 4th ranked up match here in CWS, he is coming to the ring here to rematch with Motor. The championship is not on the line, but if Motor can defeat King Toro here tonight, they'll rematch it at Mayhem in Madrid, and the championship will be on the line. So there's a lot at stake here for King Toro to put Motor down, for Motor to put down the King. There can only be one result, folks. What's going to happen here as King Toro, who is 2-1, takes on the man they call Motor in his 20th ranked singles match. A single leg crab being applied here. And the King escapes the hold. Motor has 11 wins and 8 losses in ranked singles action. The King, 2-1. Will he be more or less successful than his son was in our opening contest here tonight, folks? We saw Prince Toro lose to Ed Chef again earlier tonight. Will the King be able to do what his son couldn't and pick up victory here in Ayr, Scotland? The King with an open-handed slap here to the man that they call Motor. An exchange back and forth here between these two. Folks, I'm so impressed with King Toro managing to step out of retirement, get into ring shape so quick, and it really looks as though he hasn't missed a beat since his return to the virtual Graps game. Putting down the man they call Motor in his first ever pay-per-view return, and look at these two, so evenly matched, so ready for a big fight field tonight. And the Grim Reaper Motor was a little bit quicker on that exchange. He came off the better, and look at him dragging the better back to the center of the ring. Off the ropes he goes, and a running splash connects. Motor is now stalking him, stalking the King, and he's hooked him, looking for that power bomb. And my God, he connects the power bomb. We got the cover. 1, 2, and the King gets the shoulder off the mat. The King lives. Stomps to the hand, and Motor's going up top. What's he looking for here, folks? The King doesn't realize Motor's flying high. Shoulder tackle from the top connects, and now it's Motor who's in total control. Off the ropes he goes, and that running boot to the face. Elbow to the back, misses. The King rolled out of the way. Shoulder tackle, taking Motor down. Drops the knee across the face, and my goodness gracious. The King is in total control, dropping the knee across the back of the head here. And the King launched himself to the outside, flying high tonight for all you fans in the Graveyard Arena. All the Tombstoners in attendance here for the Wrestling for Freedom event. We are CWS, and thank you for joining us for Tombstone TV. My God, King Toro, pile driver outside of the floor. Pile driver outside on the floor, and Wrench will be backstage furious with that one. What a despicable maneuver there from the champion. Motor getting dropped in his head all the way into the neck, and my God, he kicked out. He's clutching away at his head, but my God, he did kick out in the pinfall attempt, and I don't know how he did that. King Toro scooping him up for a suplex, driving him back down, and my God, the veteran instincts to pull him away from the ropes. The King now climbing up to the top. Oh my gosh, Motor goes to the outside, and the King flies high again, dropping the fist from the top. He dropped the hand, and Motor goes under and arm drags and taking the King down. How is Motor even standing? He clutching the King around the throat, and the big body blow taking King Toro down, and our straight right hand connects. And folks, I don't know who's going to win this one. Massive sit out spine buster. Can you believe it? The King just found a flurry. Tossing Motor back into the ring. And King Toro telling the fans he's got this one in the bag. He's going to the top, and what's he looking for? That top rope. Splash connects. We've got the 1, 2, and Motor kicked out. The King's going high again, and what's he looking for, folks? No, not like this. The Raging Bull Moon Saw connects, and surely that's it. 1, 2, 3. King Toro picks up victory here tonight, folks. And Motor will not get his redemption. He will not get his rematch. We're going to need to find a new number 1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship, folks, which leaves the field wide open. There's so many returning talents here to CWS. There's so many new faces appearing. Who will be taking on the King at Capital Carnage? I guess we'll have to find out in the coming weeks. But folks, speaking of Capital Carnage 4, speaking of champions, this man made his debut on the pre-show of WrestleFest 2. The Grand Raj has traveled with us all the way to Ayr, Scotland, folks. The new Internet's champion will be in action next as he rematches with the former champ, Niall Fox. And again, if Foxy can defeat Grand Raj here tonight, folks, he will get a title opportunity when we go to Madrid for Capital Carnage in a few weeks. But if the Grand Raj can fend off the Fox, we'll be looking for a new number 1 contender for that championship too, folks. It's a huge, stacked show for you tonight. The Starshine Kid will be in action. It's his first time back with CWS for Season 3. He will be challenging the world's heavyweight champion, Big Ben, ahead of the massive title fight between Moonbeam Originales and Big Ben at Mayhem in Madrid. Moonbeam Originales will be watching that one intently for sure. And folks, I've already told you the main event for tonight is going to be Zachary Evans versus Hiro Satoshi. That should have main evented the one-time main event for WrestleFest 2. But now the title's not on the line, but pride is when those two collide. And folks, in the semi-main event, Coal Miners have requested another shot at Bad Manners. It's going to be a non-title match. But if Coal Miners can pick up victory here over the champions, they will go to Mayhem in Madrid to challenge for those championships again. We saw them go to a double countout, folks. It was a draw. We saw the match get rescheduled for the same night. They main evented the show for the tag team titles, where Bad Manners came out on top. But Coal Miners, bitter in defeat, some would say. But they've laid down the gauntlet and Bad Manners have accepted. So folks, don't go anywhere because we have plenty of action yet to come here on Tombstone TV. The Internet's championship match coming up right here next. Our 4th matchup here, live to tape in Ayr, Scotland for episode 89 Tombstone TV. We're wrestling for freedom. And folks, making his way to the ring right now, he is the former champion of the Internet, the man that ended the undefeated streak of Totally Not Mark, bringing his record to 10-1. This man is now 3-3. The native Irish Red Fox, and he's here, folks. Foxy himself, Ma Fox of Foxy Bros, making his way to the ring, looking to rematch against the man that he claims he took far too lightly this past weekend on the pre-show of WrestleFest 2. He put his Internet's championship on the line. He called out anyone in the back looking to make a name for themselves, and folks, it was the Grand Raj who answered the call. Grand Raj went on to pick up victory. That grand drop, the grand chop, he even hit a grand clothesline before picking up the victory, putting down the Fox and becoming the champion of the Internet. Foxy, furious with himself, has laid down the challenge. If he can defeat the Grand Raj tonight in singles action, he wants the championship matchup at Mayhem in Madrid at Capital Carnage for in a few weeks' time. And Raj said, that's fine, but when I put you down, you move to the back of the line. India's own, the Grand Raj, coming on tour with us across Europe. And here he is tonight, folks, in Ayr, Scotland. Foxy shadowboxing in the ring. And here comes the champion of the internet. Mumbai Zone. The Grand Raj. Grand Raj making his way to the ring here tonight, folks. He told me earlier today this is his first time in Scotland, and he hates it here. He hates Iron Brew and haggis and he hates Celtic and Rangers. Can you believe it? And who hates Celtic and Rangers, mate? The Grand Raj is the champ of the internet, and he's here, folks, to defend his championship. Well, to defend even the right to fight for the championship. Foxy looking ready, not underestimating his opponent tonight the way he did just this past Saturday on pay-per-view. Foxy locks up, and again Raj starts the matchup much the same way, chopping down the Fox, and that right hand to the head. Foxy knows now what he's got to avoid. Maybe use that quickness, his swiftness, because I was about to say he's not going to outpower Raj as he powers him across the ring. But folks, really Raj will have the upper hand here as he tries to, ducks under. Fox with the armbar, he's in total control, and he's wrenching away at the arm here. Look at the Fox go. Raj struggling, he can't escape the hold. And Foxy again ducking under. Look at this chain wrestling's master of the ring. Foxy absolutely manipulating the body here. He's making Raj do things that Raj had no intention of doing, as Raj tries to escape the hold with the body blows. Scoops him up. Walking the Fox across the ring and drops him face first onto the top turnbuckle. Snake eyes goes the Fox. Foxy eats another boot as the Grand Raj stalks around the ring. Oh, what's he got in mind here, folks? As he lifts up the Fox. Off the ropes he goes, and there, boot to the face. Grand Raj off the ropes, that running splash. He didn't get all of it, but did he get enough? No, I can safely say he didn't, because Foxy's just rolled to the outside. Raj has to give chase, and Foxy knows what he's doing. Kick to the top of the head, but he misses with the right hand. He misses with the swing. And Raj's back just gave out. Foxy escapes the hold. This time, Raj going over the top rope, a little unnecessary perhaps. Left jab, and Foxy has his back with the right hand. Look at this for an exchange here between these two icons of the industry. Everyone and their mother in India knows the Grand Raj, and everyone and their mother in Ireland knows Niall Fox. He's the greatest referee that is, was, or has ever been. And now he's turned his attention to the simulated craps game. Fox has been putting on banger matches, but look, Raj and Foxy go at it. And Foxy was quicker this time, stepping through. He's got the sharpshooter. He's got the sharpshooter locked in, and my goodness, he released the hold. Foxy released the hold. Oh, Foxy's doing it, ladies and gentlemen. Off the ropes he goes. Foxy drops the elbow. 1, 2, 3. Niall Fox puts down the Grand Raj off the Fox's elbow. And my God, he's going to rematch it. Look at the welts and the scratches on the face of Foxy after that brutal matchup. But we know now, folks, that Foxy will be taking on the Grand Raj at Capital Carnage 4 at Mayhem in Madrid. Championship of the Internet will be on the line. And that's shaping up to be a stacked show already. I can't wait myself, folks. As we will get to see for the third time Nav Fox take on the Grand Raj with the Internet's championship on the line. Foxy is currently 4-3. What will that record look like at Capital Carnage 4? Thanks for joining us, folks. Don't go anywhere. There's still plenty of action yet to come here tonight on Tombstone TV. We are back at the Graveyard Arena for our 5th matchup of the night. We are wrestling for freedom, and folks, making his return to CWS is our first time seeing him this season. You know him well. This is the Starshine Kid of the Cosmic Alliance. Starshine Kid making his way to the ring for one of the biggest matches of his career. Starshine Kid and the Cosmic Alliance, of course, their leader, his mentor, the Moonbeam Originales, is the #1 contender for the Heavyweight Championship of the world, and he is going to Capital Carnage. He's going to Mayhem in Madrid. He will be challenging Big Ben for the World's Heavyweight Championship. But tonight, it's the Starshine Kid who goes one-on-one with the big man, the Tower of London himself. Moonbeam Originales will be watching this one on. Very, very interested in this bout. You know the Starshine Kid has been sent out here to weaken the Tower of London. He's been sent out here to find a weak spot in the game of the Heavyweight World Champion. And here he is, folks, the Tower of London himself, Big Ben. It's our first time seeing him with the championship title around his waist. And the champ is here. And here is Air Scotland. We are in Air Scotland tonight, folks, as we tour the United Kingdom on the path to Spain. That's right, we're going to Mayhem in Madrid, folks, for Capital Carnage 4, where we know Big Ben will be defending the World's Heavyweight Championship from Moonbeam Originales. Championship looks great around the waist of Big Ben, the man that main evented, and he was victorious in that main event of our very first episode of Tombstone TV, and it took him all the way to WrestleFest 2 to finally capture Heavyweight Championship gold. He is one half of the longest reigning tag team champs of all time, big and tall, and he is a one-time top contender for the title. And now he's the current heavyweight champion, and look at that as Big Ben just powers Starshine Kid down, discus right-handed. He just dropped the Starshine Kid flat to the mat, and just like that, Big Ben is in control of this one, stomping the knee of Starshine Kid into the match. And folks, I really don't think this one's going to go long. The Starshine Kid, very entertaining, very passionate, very able, but Big Ben has been on a different kind of power trip in recent weeks and months, barely losing at the last standing event. He wrestled something like 5 matches in 4 days or something crazy like that off the ropes. So he changes his mind. The Starshine Kid pulling himself up in the corner, and Big Ben charges, running hip attack, locking up with the Starshine Kid and dragging him around, powering him into that corner, scooping him onto the top rope, and Big Ben with the big right-handed. Starshine Kid getting lifted, military press over the top of the head, and look at the strength of Big Ben to just drop him down. And I think he may have just broken the nose of the Starshine Kid. We've got a 1, we've got a 2, and the Starshine Kid kicks out. Big Ben has more to do, but folks, I don't think it's going to be much more. Look at him just manipulating the Kid. Oh, the Kid fighting back with a big back elbow. Off the ropes he goes. Leaps into the air. Look at that. A spinning kick. And this is what the Starshine Kid has to do. Use his quickness, his swiftness, his agility. But Big Ben immediately just powers him down. Big belly to belly suplex like that. And off the ropes he goes. Running leg drop. London's leg drop connects. And the Starshine Kid rolling to the outside to try to avoid more of Big Ben's onslaught. Look at these low kicks to the back of the legs here. Starshine Kid throwing hands. And Big Ben just took that one on the chin quite literally. And he tosses Starshine Kid back into the ring. Starshine Kid's mother, the Lady Starshine, is the women's heavyweight champion. My God, look at that. The kid, he just took down Big Ben, and we've got to cover. One. And Big Ben kicks out of that one. It would be literally the biggest win of the career for the Starshine Kid if he could defeat Big Ben. And this is the Starshine Kid's 12th, it's his 13th ranked matchup. Look at that moonsault from the top. It's his 13th ranked singles matchup, and it's the 29th ranked singles matchup for the Tower of London Big Ben, who catches Kid and straight right and some clubs across the back. Double axe across the back, and now Big Ben just clubbering him down. And that might be it, folks. Simulated shoot fights, and my God, you never know what move is going to end the matchup as the Kid kicks the top of Big Ben's head. He blocks the blow with a right hand. Body shots. Big Ben taking a chop off of the Kid, but my God, folks, are you kidding me? Starshine Kid's got a lot of fight in him. Big Ben's right hand connects. My goodness, folks. The heavyweight world's champion taking these shots from the Starshine Kid, and the Kid's got a lot of fight in him. He's got a lot of heart. He's got a lot of soul. And look at them going blow for blow. Look at this exchange here. Big Ben skips him up. Is he looking for it? The Buckingham Power Slam. And he's got him, folks. 1, 2, 3. The heavyweight world champion Big Ben picks up the victory. And really, if we're honest, was that result ever in doubt? Truly. The Starshine Kid picks up another loss. Big Ben with the victory, and he goes 17-12. And we know that Big Ben will be defending the championship from Moonbeam Originales. But folks, I'm getting word he'll be in action next week as well. As Ozone challenges Big Ben. And folks, the Cosmic Alliance continue to scout the heavyweight world champ. Big Ben has agreed to this matchup, so that is going to be booked next week on the show. You will see Big Ben in action against Ozone, and you know Moonbeam Originales will be watching that one. Folks, still 2 matches left on the show tonight. The next is going to be Coal Miners taking on Bad Manners. And of course, Zachary Evans challenges Hiro Satoshi later tonight in the main event. Folks, don't go anywhere. Tombstone TV continues. We are back, and this is your semi-main event of the evening. My name is Bulloff and Awesome. I am still the voice of all things here at Championship Wrestling Series. We are in Ayr, Scotland. We are wrestling for freedom. And this next bout is a tag team matchup. Let me introduce you to the team at Coal Miners. On the left of the screen is Coal Miner, and on the right is Coal Miner Senior. Coal Miner started a mining business, employed his own father, and they're also professional wrestlers. These guys had a fantastic outing at WrestleFest 2 in Mumbai, India. They challenged Bad Manners for the tag team titles of the world. And the match went to a draw. We don't have many draws here in CWS. Management not happy that we didn't have a decisive victor in that one. So they actually rescheduled the match to happen again after the Heavyweight World Championship bout. So after Big Ben defeated Zachary Evans and Hiro Satoshi in that three-way dance for the Heavyweight World Championship, Coal Miner said to come back out and wrestle again against Bad Manners. This time falls counted anywhere, and Bad Manners were successful. Coal Miners looking to get another opportunity at the championships at Capital Carnage 4. Management has given them this bout tonight, a non-title matchup. But if they can defeat Bad Manners, they will get the title fight at Capital Carnage 4. That Capital Carnage 4 card is already stacking up, folks. We know that all the titles will be on the line. We now have to determine the number one contenders for those championships. We know that Foxy will get to challenge the Grand Raj for the Internet's championship, and we know that Moonbeam Originales will be challenging Big Ben for the Heavyweight Championship of the world. But who is going to be fighting for the tag team titles? Will it be Coal Miners? Well, it will be if they can defeat Bad Manners here tonight, folks. Coal Miners with 1 win and 1 loss to their tag record here in CWS, coming up against Bad Manners with 15 wins, 13 losses in their 29th ranked tag matchup, as Bruce starts this matchup off against Coal Miner Jr. with a massive flat back power bomb to the middle of the ring. And Coal Miner stomping on the back of the arm here to Bruce Manor. And Bad Manners have been in action on every show now, folks, for weeks. They are on form right now. And look at that, for the side kick to the back of the head, and he just took Coal Miner down, making the tag, and Wayne is now legal. Look at that for an arm drag takeover. Oh, Wayne. Suicide dive to the outside. Cole evades it, and the Dark Knight crashes flat into the floor. I don't believe it. Cole, can you take control of the matchup? After that, can you take advantage of that desperate situation? Look at that jawbreaker. Wayne Manor turns it around, and oh no, Cole whips him around in the Bad Manners corner. Wayne, evades the big splash attempt in the corner, and now Wayne goes for goes for a springboard back elbow to Coal Miner, and he misses wildly. I think he anticipated Cole stepping right into the direction of the attack, but he missed, and now Cole with the cover, and Wayne's gonna kick out at 1. Coal Miner been down in the mines all day here in Scotland. Oh, just got rolled up by Wayne Manor. 1, 2, not even a 2 count here as Cole rolls through, and Wayne rolling back again. We've got a 1. And the reversals. This is wrestling. Clap, 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 clap. 1. Oh my god, these guys both able to just roll through and escape these holds. Eventually this has to end. But will it end in a victory? Or a stalemate? 1. And there we go. Wayne reverses or releases. My tongue-tied, so I am. Big belly to back suplex over the top of the head. Good thing he's wearing that hard hat. But he makes the tag, and now his father gets tagged into the matchup. Coal Miner Sr. just eats a big elbow there from Wayne Manor. Whoop. And he turns the attack around. Coal Miner Sr. into the corner of Bad Manners, driving the shoulder into the midsection, making Bruce watch as Wayne gets crushed between the weight of Coal Miner and that turnbuckle post, and a charging knee attack. Wayne Manor just ate all of that. And a Cole to the outside, knocking Bruce off the apron. He's not the legal man, Coal Miner Sr. Don't get distracted. Oh, the springboard back elbow connects, and Wayne with the standing shooting star press. My goodness, Bad Manners are on fire, folks. Wrapping him up. Look at this. Oh, rolls through. Cole escapes. Oh, he goes for the diving spear, and Wayne leaps over the top of it. Coal Miner Sr. just got lifted and dropped onto the back of his head. This man has lived a hard life. He has worked every day of that hard life, and he just got dropped and rocked on the top of his head, and Bruce gets into the matchup, and now you know Bruce is going to be going for the kill. Oh, making the tag, quick tag. Wayne back legal. We got some double team offense here. Double shoulder tackle. Cole Minor Sr. gets taken down as Wayne targets the leg, making his son watch on as he injures the father. Wayne driving the knee of Cole Minor Sr. flat into the mat, and now you know Cole Minor Jr. is desperate for that tag, but he watches on as his father goes for the belly to belly, but no, Wayne escapes. Right hand, Cole is rocked. Series of right hands, and he gets whipped into the corner of the Bad Manners. Wayne Manor goes to attack Cole, but is blocked and raking at the eyes. Or was he trying to displace the mask that Wayne Manor wears? Maybe. The tag is made. Cole Miners now. Oh, what are they looking for here? Scooping Wayne onto the top, and it looks like a big back body drop around that top, a back suplex type maneuver. And my goodness, Cole Minor Jr. tossing Wayne around the ring. Wayne now going to the outside. Cole going up to the second rope, but he's kind of got nowhere to go. Oh, he just kicks him. Double axe to the back, but misses. Wayne, right hands, turn him inside out. He's gone behind. Cole escapes the hold. Now Cole goes behind. Forearm shot to the back, whipping him off the ropes, and no, it gets reversed. And my God, the tag action is outstanding here in CWS as Wayne charges across the ring. A European uppercut connects. Cole Minor falls face first in the middle of the ring. Gut punches. And oh, he got a double drop kick attempt, but no, the legs got caught. He got slammed to the mat, and just like that, Cole is in control, makes the tag, offers his father the kill on a silver platter. But Wayne reverses it, whipping him into the corner. Wayne back to his own corner, makes the tag to his brother Bruce, who is now legal, and Bruce, oh, eats a headbutt. A bit of a Glasgow kiss, perhaps. Whipping up into the turnbuckle he goes, and Cole Minor Sr. makes the tag. Cole Minor Jr. now in, and my God, kick to the midsection. Cole goes for that diamond cutter, and no, scoops him up, and power slams Bruce Manor back down. You know, these coal miners are looking for gold, and he's choked him south of heaven. He's digging deep. And we've got the 1, 2, and Bruce kicks out again. Cole Minor Jr. has got something to do here, folks. You know he's going to be looking for that diamond cutter. Scoops him up and suplexes him down. Bruce needs to make the tag. Cole turns his back to his opponent, climbs to the top turnbuckle. Wayne makes the tag, and Wayne with the rolling heel kick connects, and Cole Minor taken down. Look at this series of strikes here from Wayne. European uppercut, taking Cole off his feet. And the series of strikes connect again, this time a big back suplex. Cole is dropped and rocked. Bad Manners not looking to fight these guys for the titles again. Wayne with the snap suplex to Cole. If he can just put him down tonight, they move to the back of the line. Wayne now lifts up. Oh my God, that was a brain buster of a suplex. Wayne Manor now climbing to the top rope. And what's he looking for? We've seen this before. Oh my God. Cole has seen it before too. He knew to evade it. Look at that, Wayne rolling him up. Got the 1, 2, and Cole kicking out at 2. Wayne this time. Oh my God, Bruce running interference. Wayne getting control, but not. Cole shoves him off. Caught between the two members of Bad Manners, and he walked right into a scooped up power slam, and my God, look at that. Wayne with the cover, but Cole Minor Sr. diving in to break up the count. The referee giving him a stern word. Cole whipped into the corner. Wayne makes the tag. Bruce now legal, but both men in the ring. Double team offense here. Look at that double hip toss, and Cole gets flattened. Bruce allowing Cole to roll to the outside. What's he looking for here as he launches himself somersault senton style over the top rope? Both legs and all the body weight comes crashing down on the neck and the shoulders of Cole Minor. And now Cole with a suplex. Oh my God, he suplexed up. He hit the diamond cutter. And Cole now unloading furious right hands to the face of Bruce. Just take the count out, get back in the ring, pick up victory that way, Cole. Cole being stubborn here as he launches Bruce back into the ring. The referee's count of 8. And look at that, Bruce kicks out, connects. And now Cole is on the defense again. He's been wrapped up, and Bruce, he's wrapped Cole up. Is Cole going to be forced to tap here? He could have picked up the victory off of that count out. But you had to put your pride ahead of your opportunity. Your father will be furious if you lose this matchup now. A running splash from the ropes, and this might be it. 1, 2, 3. And just like that, Bad Manners pick up another victory. They are your winners. Cole Miners lose tonight, and they go to the back of the line. They will not be challenging for the titles of Capital Carnage 4. Who's going to be taking on Bad Manners for those tag titles? I guess we're going to have to determine that in the coming weeks here on Tombstone TV on our European tour. Folks, your main event's coming up next. I know I was excited for this matchup to happen at WrestleFest 2. Things changed. It became a triple threat. Big Ben was inserted and won the title, so now there's no prize on the line. But pride will be as Hiro Satoshi goes one-on-one with the last man standing, Zachary Evans. That bout's coming up right here next on Tombstone TV, so don't go anywhere. We're live to tape here, folks, in Ayr, Scotland, and this is episode 89, Tombstone TV. Your main event's coming up right now. This was the scheduled main event for WrestleFest 2, folks, until this guy disrupted the plans. The Tower of London himself, Big Ben, making his way to the ring. This guy is a heel here in Scotland. Big Ben went to March of Champions, folks. He won Contenders 19, went on at the main event of the very same show where he lost to Hiro Satoshi for the World's Heavyweight Championship. He vowed to go back-to-back on pay-per-view against Hiro. And at the start of Season 3, be the last man standing tournament. Big Ben made it all the way to the finals. Hiro Satoshi was the guest ref in the matchup between Big Ben and the other finalist, Zachary Evans, the Golden Ace. And Big Ben yet again got counted out in a matchup, losing his opportunity, folks. Zach Evans became the last man standing and the number one contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. The match became Hiro Satoshi versus Zachary Evans. That's what we're pushing. That's the main event for WrestleFest 2. Big Ben, however, decided to change the plans. He offered himself up in a 2-on-1 matchup. Hiro and Zach versus Big Ben. The two of them, the number one contender, the heavyweight champion, could defeat him. He'd hold his hands up. But if he could defeat the two of them, he wanted to be inserted into the title matchup and make it a triple threat at WrestleFest 2. Not only did he pick up victory that night, folks, but he went to WrestleFest 2 and he won the Heavyweight World Championship. Big Ben, the Heavyweight World Champion. We saw him earlier tonight in action against the Starshine Kid, and he destroyed the Starshine Kid. And here he is to referee this matchup, and folks, this must taste super sweet for Big Ben. Meanwhile, Zachary Evans makes his way to the ring here for his 31st ranked singles matchup with 19 wins and 11 losses. He is the last man standing, the former Intercontinental Champion, of course, and the man that feels like his opportunity was somewhat stolen at WrestleFest 2. And, folks, because of the fact that WrestleFest 2, Moonbeam Originales won a title shot of his choosing, and he has decided to cash that in at Capital Carnage 4 Mayhem in Madrid. There's no contenders this month, and no one else can buy it for that price. So Big Ben versus Moonbeam Originales, Capital Carnage 4 in a few weeks' time. Zachary Evans and Hiro Satoshi both furious with each other. Management had already signed the contract determining this matchup had to happen, And folks, we're getting this pay-per-view worthy main event. We're getting it for free here tonight, and we're getting it with a twist. World's Heavyweight Champion Big Ben will be the special guest ref. Hero making his way to the ring. This guy's a former light heavyweight champion, former Future Shot briefcase holder. He won the Eliminator matchup at the last Eliminator pay-per-view, and he's a former World's Heavyweight Champion. 19 wins and only 4 losses. It's his 24th ranked singles matchup, and folks, he only debuted here in Season 2. He has had more matches than so many wrestlers that have been with us since the beginning. Hiro Satoshi, Zach Evans in your main event, and folks, the guest ref is none other than Big Ben. Going to take a sip of my coffee as the action begins now. Jesus Christ. Hero caught totally off guard, getting launched into the skylights. Big Ben with a very honest count so far, and look at this, folks. Zach Evans goes for the right, but my God, Hero blocks it, and look at this, scuba roll up. Big Ben down, and oh, he saw the rope break. No messing when Big Ben is the referee. Hero stomping the knee of Zachary Evans flat down to the mat, just like that. Hero's in control and walking along the midsection here at the Golden Ace, and he's put him in his place. Another pinfall attempt, a dynamic hand trying to get at all the action. Big Ben says that was a 1. Collar and elbow tie up here between these two athletes. Folks, thank you for joining us here to Air Scotland. We are wrestling for freedom here tonight. We're on a bit of a European tour as we make our way to Spain. Thank you all so much for joining us, and folks, we have a stacked show for you coming up next week as well. Let me tell you a little something about it. Ed Chef needs a #1 contender for the Light Heavyweight Championship, doesn't he? Since he defeated Prince Toro earlier tonight. So next week, folks, Dylan, the villain Dylan, will take on beautiful Bruno Bravo, the former Light Heavyweight Champion. Winner of that one will get Ed Chef and the Light Heavyweight Championship matchup at Capital Carnage 4. We will also be having a matchup determined by King Toro, of all people. He pitched the matchup, not for him to be involved. Oh, we got a pinfall attempt here. We got a 1, 2, and Hero kicks out at 2. It's not for King Toro to be involved, but the winner of the bout will get King Toro and an IC Championship matchup at Capital Carnage. In that matchup, he has asked for General Lee Good and Bo Vine to go one-on-one. Winner Intercontinental Championship matchup at Capital Carnage 4. And folks, if you know your virtual combat history, you'll know that King Toro and General Lee Good, Bo Vine, they all have so much history with each other from years ago on the independent virtual wrestling scene. It's going to be truly exquisite to see that matchup in 2025. Oh my God, Hero, he doesn't know where he is. He's getting up, and Zach Evans from the top, that shoulder tackle takes him down. Folks, we will also be seeing Casper Dane in action. I've been promised that a former tag team champion is returning to CWS to take him on. And look at that for a backbreaker close like combo. Hero out of nowhere. 1, 2, and the kick out at 2. Folks, Aerospace will be in action. That's Landon D. Moon and Bernard Starr will be in action. Will they take on the Cosmic Alliance? I have been promised that's going to be a galactic battle for the ages. And folks, Fortunate Sons will go 2-on-2 with Los Bestias Locas. And folks, out of those 2 tag team matches, we are going to have 2 winners, of course. They'll face each other the following week in a #1 contenders matchup, because Bad Manners need opponents for Capital Carnage 4 as well. So those 4 teams will do battle next week in 2 matches. Winners of those #1 contenders the following week. Folks, there'll be another matchup on the card that is yet to be decided. Look at these elbows to the top of the head, and oh my goodness! Bludgeoning elbow shots here from Hiro Satoshi taking Zach Evans. And we got the pinfall. We got the 1, 2, and the shoulder up. And last but not least, folks, this man here, Big Ben, will be in action when he takes on Ozone of the Cosmic Alliance in singles action. Moonbeam Originales will be watching on, and my God, Zach Evans turns that one around. Hero rolling to the outside. Zach climbing up to the top. And Hero getting back in. He does not want another shoulder tackle from Zach Evans. Oh my God, he just whipped Hero into the referee, and you know that's got to sting. Oh, the golden power bomb. He's looking for the golden power bomb off the back of that collision with the referee. Of course, the ref being the man that took Hero's title, and Hero gets the shoulder up. My goodness, folks. Zach Evans goes to that corner, stomping away here at Hero Satoshi. The fans in attendance here loving what they're seeing here tonight, chanting "Fight Forever." And Zach rolling through on that one. The golden plunge. And Hero getting back up to his feet. And that spear connects, the golden spear. He cut him in half. Go for the pinfall, Zach. What are you doing, man? Oh my goodness. The nail in the coffin. 1, 2, 3, and yet again, folks, Zachary Evans is the last man standing. His 20th ranked singles win. And Hero picks up only his 5th singles loss. Can you believe it? Look at this, folks. Matchup, replays in action. Driving the man flat down to the mat just like that. 1, 2, and a kick out. My goodness. I thought that was it. So many highlights here in this matchup. What a huge, huge night of action we've had for you here in episode 89 Tombstone TV. Come back next week for episode 90, folks. It's an absolutely stacked card. I've just run through it. I won't run through it with you again. But oh my goodness, folks, it's sure to be a good one. We're on the path to Capital Carnage 4 Mayhem in Madrid. Next week, folks, we're going to go to another European city. Where will we be? Find out, folks, next Tuesday night on Tombstone TV. My name is Bullet Fun Awesome. I'm BBA. You guys have been decent. Remember to stay class at all times. I want to watch this knee to the face one more. Oh my goodness, how vicious from Zach Evans and Big Ben with a very honest count. And that's it. Ring the bell. Zach picks up the victory here again. Truly staking his claim. And folks, could we be looking at Zach Evans? Could he have been the World Heavyweight Champion if not for Big Ben and that 2-on-1 situation? My goodness, the questions that have to be asked at this stage. Has Moonbeam Originales complicated everything by cashing in his opportunity? And folks, let's not forget that Dragon Noir still has his future shot briefcase opportunity from when he won the Stadium Royale. There's a lot of plates spinning here in CWS, where the best virtual wrestlers virtually wrestle. I hope to see you guys here again next week for Tombstone TV episode 90. See you there.